Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to another edition of Raiders Talk. This week, we will talk about my Las Vegas Raiders playing against the New England Patriots. We're going into Foxborough this week, going back to the East. And you know how it is with us going back over to the Eastern time zone. It's a struggle. I mean, it was the first game of the season. We played against Carolina, and we had to go there. It's a 1 o'clock game. It feels like you're playing a game at 10 o'clock. And it's kind of tough because that's when we start waking up. You start waking up in the second half because you're actually playing the game. In dealing with that, we ended up beating Carolina. But it's not New England, guys. It's not New England. Carolina is not New England. So I look at it, we're off to a great start this year, 2-0, beating Carolina and the New Orleans Saints. Now we go into New England, New England has a new toy. They have none other than Cam Newton at the quarterback position, which makes him a dual threat to throw and run the football. At that time, it's going to be very tough for us with that. They also, you can't forget about Julian Edelman and Sony Michel. Demario Bird had an excellent game last week, stepped up good. N'Keal Harry had a good game. You can't forget about Stephon Gilmore and the rest of those boys that's playing defensively. They're excellent. They're out of sight. And then the great Bill Belichick, a great coaching mind. They never, he switches up their game plan so much and makes a game plan that's fitting for them to win every game. And he's just a real great defensive mind, excuse me. But this is a great overall coach as well. And stuff, and they're a real good team. In dealing with us this week, we're going to miss Henry Ruggs III. He has a hamstring injury, so he's going to be out today. We're also going to miss Trent Brown, who's going to miss the second game. Richard Incognito, who came out of Monday night's game because of an Achilles, he's not playing. So we might have some holes in the offensive line, even though the offensive line did step up and do a great part in last week's game. As far as I'm concerned with this, to look at it, I'm looking at it on both sides to try to figure out, how to win this game. New England's going to stack 8 in the box. They're going to stack 8 in the box, and they're going to put somebody probably one-on-one on Darren Waller because Darren Waller's outrageous game on Monday night, 12 catches, 103, and a touchdown. They're going to try to stop him. They're going to want to stop Josh Jacobs because they know that us as a team, as Raiders, we want to run the football. And offensively, I don't know what type of game plan they're going to have, guys. I don't know because that offense switches up from week to week. 1 week is just like the previous week, week 1. Cam ran the ball 15 times, 75 yards. They basically ran the football up and down the field on the Miami Dolphins all day. Against Seattle, in a loss, Cam threw for 397 yards. That is super duper crazy. So you don't know what game plan is going to come out. I believe it's going to be a passing game plan because they know that our Raiders secondary is suspect. Here, we played a bend but don't break type of mentality last week, and that worked against the Saints. But you cannot play that way against New England. Now, I look at it for us to even win this ball game. I think defensively we have to do what the Broncos did in the Super Bowl and in the first game of the season when they ended up having the rematch with the Panthers. Meaning that to push the interior offensive line and get a good rush from the interior, what that did was instead of letting Cam have a perfect cup in the pocket, they made him go backwards a little bit, maybe go further in his drop. And the worst part about it, it changed the angles for Von Miller and DeMarcus Ware at the time to come at the quarterback. So he couldn't go left, he couldn't go right, and you don't want him to go to the middle. You want him to go backwards. And that's what they were doing. They were making him go backwards, try to run out the pocket, try to rotate, escape, and he just couldn't escape. I think if we take that blueprint, I think the defense will be fine to move him off the mark and to actually get him to move backwards instead of forwards or side to side, so he could actually make a play with his legs or with his arm. You know, offensively, we got to do what we do. We got to run the ball, and everybody knows we got to run the ball. The difference between good teams and great teams is that great teams, everybody knows what you're going to do, but for some reason they're unable to stop it, and you know you're going to do it, and you're saying, we're coming at you. And they come at you, and they come at you and do it, and they're just not able to stop it. But I believe this week, you know, they're going to shut down Josh Jacobs, and I think we're just definitely going to have to rely on the arm of Derek Carr this week, and also our receivers. I believe if we can win this week, Derek Carr's going to have to throw for over 300 yards. He's going to throw for over 300 yards this week for us to get this win. And it definitely can be possible. With that being said, you know, 2-0, this will be a measuring stick game for us. With Bill Belichick's great mind on the other sideline, I think we'll probably end up going down this week. I think so. This is a measuring stick game, but we know what to do to go from here forward. If we do win this game, this will be huge because it will boost our confidence going into these next few weeks because we have some tough games coming up. But I believe we're going to go down this week and we'll go right back to the drawing board. Other than that, that's it. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that little bell on the side so you can get a notification whenever I do a new video. All right, guys. Peace.